Paul is in prison along with Timothy because of their faith in Christ, and that's the only reason. Yet they're still writing to Philippi letters of encouragement and letters of thanksgiving, which is just in and of itself a huge encouragement, that our struggles are for the sake of Christ and that they are meant to worship Christ. But specifically in this passage in verses 1 through 11, I'm really struck by the title of this section, and it's Thanksgiving and Prayer. He really doesn't have a whole lot to be thankful for if we think about the surface of what's happening in prison, and he's being abused and mistreated, and he's in prison. But yet he is thankful for the people of Philippi, and he's thankful that God has put him there, and it's really beautiful. The first thing that always stands out to me in this section of Philippians is that he is grateful when he thinks of the people of Philippi because of their partnership in the gospel. And I can't help but want people to think that of me, that I can take hands with Christ and really further his words and further his mission. And the things that Paul says to the Philippians here are so encouraging and are such good words for us to emplace in our own lives. The second thing that always stands out to me is in verse 9, his prayer for them. It's really beautiful. When he says, "And it is my prayer that your love may abound more and more with knowledge and discernment, so that you may approve what is excellent, and so be pure and blameless for the day of Christ, filled with fruit of righteousness that comes through Jesus Christ to the glory and praise of God." The thing that I love most about that prayer is these words right here, that your love may abound more and more with knowledge and discernment. And I can't help but think that we so often feel like love is an emotion or that love is a feeling, when that's so not the truth. Yeah, there can be some loving feelings, but overall, love is so much more than that, especially our love for Christ. We may not feel close to him sometimes, and we may not have that warm, fuzzy feeling, but loving Christ is so much more than that. It's about coming close to him. It's about building a relationship with him. It's about being honest with him and obeying him. And through knowledge and through discernment, that love can grow. And I think that message is going to go farther beyond just our relationship with Christ and into our relationships with other people. When you meet somebody, you don't automatically love them. You get to know them first. You interact with them. You start to know more about them and discern what is good and what is bad about them. You start to judge their character a little bit so that you know if this is a good fit for you. And so much of that I see echoed in our relationship with Christ, that we need to go to Christ and we need to see that he is good, and we need to have faith in him and know that he does love us and that he does really value and treasure us. So this week, I just really pray that your knowledge and your discernment can grow and abound so that you can love Christ more. And I just pray that everything that you do and everything that you say can go to really further God's mission, that we can be partners with him in the gospel.